So we've had the PlayStation Plus games now for just under a week, and I've had a bit of time playing them, and it's that video where we're going to kind of rate them in worst to best kind of order, in my opinion. I know you guys aren't obviously going to agree, but there's actually 4 games to look at. I've played through all of them. I've enjoyed them all in their own kind of little way, but I've also had a few little issues with a couple of them as well. Now, before I do kind of list them, one quick thing. If you guys are looking to pick up a new controller, whether or not it's custom or modded, make sure you check out the sponsor, Controller Mod. There's a link down below that will give you a bit of a discount, and there's a discount code down there as well. But let's get into it. Now, out of the 4 games, coming in at the 4th spot, the game that I least enjoyed, I've got to say, was Sonic Racing. I wasn't a fan of it. I mean, I like the style because I play stuff like Mario Kart, and anything else kind of doesn't really compare to it. I think Mario Kart just did it the best. When it came to Sonic Racing, it's like a team game as well, so when you're kind of playing it, your teammates are in front of you and you kind of boost off them and they boost off you. So, like, you can come in first place because you come like 3rd or 4th just because your team wins. That aspect of it I didn't really like. Same as the way that you collect like your little boxes or bombs or jars, whatever it is in each of these style of games. In this one, I just found the things that you picked up and the little weapons that you use to kind of get an edge or to kind of take out the other people that you were racing against was a little bit just not that good, not that entertaining, and just wasn't really fun. I mean, on Mario Kart where you throw out a banana, on here you kind of literally just put out a block that people crashed into, and I thought, yeah, there could have been something a lot better there. Same as you can pass stuff to your teammates and teammates will pass stuff to you, but again, I just didn't find it that good. I mean, when I played it, I ended up winning on it the first race that I have, and obviously that's something that always happens anyway because it's kind of just easing you into the game. But personally for me, when it comes to this style of racer, there's just so many other things out there that I thought just worked a hell of a lot better, so that's why it's coming in at the bottom spot. Coming in the 3rd spot is Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Now, I weren't too sure what to expect from this one because I've never played it. I've seen people play it but wasn't too fussed about it. The fact that it was kind of like that campaign story game, I thought, I might give it a go at some point, and I just always had reasons why I didn't want to pick it up even when it was on sale. Now, playing it, I mean, the style of it, the art style of it looks quite cool. It looks quite dingy, I'm not going to lie. I don't really have anything bad to say about it as such, but yeah, there's nothing that stood out as absolutely amazing about it. I mean, the gameplay that you see is kind of the opening bit where you're kind of just going through learning the moves, so you're using your sword and it just teaching you how to dodge and all that sort of stuff. It works quite well. And then it kind of goes on to using bow and arrows and like sneaking around like Assassin's Creed kind of style. Again, nothing bad to say about the game. It's just there was nothing majorly good to say about it either. So it was kind of that take it or leave it kind of thing, which is why it's got to come in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2. Now this was a bit of a hard choice because the game that I'm putting at number 2 was a game that I enjoyed playing, but I also found it quite irritating. And you'll know why when you play it yourself. And it's Ghostrunner. Now, I really enjoyed the parkour style. It was really fun to kind of run around and kind of progress through the level. It literally felt very similar to playing like Mirror's Edge. Now, when it came to taking out enemies, the checkpoints was a little bit annoying at some points because you could kind of progress through, do a wall run, freeze time, boost to the side, take out an enemy and do the same for 3 enemies, and then you'll get shot and there was an enemy somewhere you didn't even spot. And then you kind of have to go through it again. I mean, a couple of the controls felt a little bit awkward to me personally, mainly when you had to kind of use the grapple, as well as then trying to do the slow down time boost thing. I mean, it was really fun to play, apart from when playing it, even in the video that's kind of showcasing it, and I'm sure that you'll end up seeing the gameplay on other videos when we're doing stuff throughout the month. There were certain points where there was like a certain enemy that literally just fully took you out, and constantly it was just stuck on that same little bit for a good like 40-50 seconds, which was a little bit tedious because it was something that you should have kind of been able to just literally run through. But yeah, that was kind of my experience with it. I did enjoy it and it did look really nice. It is a really pretty game to play. So it's definitely one of the ones that I'd recommend to download and definitely check out. It does feel quite casual to the point you can just jump on it and have a mess around and progress through a level. And I know there's some other game modes that I've not checked out yet, which I am going to, which look like they're going to be fun. There's like a waves thing, so I'm supposing it's just kind of seeing how far you can get kind of thing, which sounds pretty interesting and pretty cool. But coming in at the number 1 spot, it's got to be Ark. And the reason that I'm going for it is just because there's so much in it to do. Like, when you play on one of the worlds, the map is absolutely massive. You can host your own server, so your friends can kind of join you. It is tethered, which is a little bit irritating unless you run a dedicated server. Now, if you've got another PlayStation in your house and you home it, you can boot up that console and create a dedicated server, so then all your friends can kind of join the same server, but there's no tether, so you've literally got the free roam of the whole map. Where on a non-dedicated, literally you'll start getting dragged along and it gets really, really annoying. But it's still really, really fun. But it is that game that kind of you can play for so long because you can literally build up the full thing, and the islands are absolutely massive and there's so much you can do. When you start off, it is a little bit basic, so you see on the gameplay, like running around picking up rocks, hitting trees, gathering fibre and stuff from plants, and just if I see a dinosaur, go and poke it in the face with a spear. And then the more you level up, each time you level up, you progress through like a skill tree as such, or a crafting tree. So like at first you've got nothing, and then it'll let you build like stone axes, and with every level you get to the point where you're then building metal stuff, and then you can build tech stuff. Same as with buildings, you'll start off where it's all made out of like straw, but it's classed as like a thatch wall, thatch flooring, and then you go on to wood, and then stone, and then metal, and there's loads of stuff you can do. You can build gigantic bases, you can tame the dinosaurs, and it is such a fun game to play. It's cool to play it on your own. If you've got friends that play it as well, it is absolutely amazing, and it's so fun to do as well. But that's the order that I'm rating them. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Which was your favourite and which was your least favourite? Let me know down below. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.